My son has found out about your spy. See, he is a smarter boy than you give him credit for. It sounds like there are no space crystals on his ship at all.
It's a good thing that I placed that listening device on Kitty the cook. Well, he never said that there were no space crystals at all, just they're not on the ship. They could have them in a different location. If it was not for the relationship the two of us have, I would have that no good pirate killed a long time ago.
I know you would never do that, and we both know why.
He looks completely human. I see no resemblance to me. Yet several times when he destroyed my plans, I was unable to kill him. Something in me just stopped me. You have a husband. Are you sure he's not his?
My marriage to the king is just for the peasants. I need to keep up appearances, you know. You are my only man I ever been with. I've never even slept in the same room with my husband.
Well, it's time to get to the bottom of this. Jimmy has recently cut off his hair, and the glob that did it has generously given me Jimmy's hair. It is time for a test. Do not worry, my dear, as long as you were telling me the truth, you and your son have nothing at all to worry about. However, if you were lying, well, let's not go there.
I'm not worried about anything. I heard these tests are not 100%. Maybe you should just skip doing it and take my word for it.
No can do. I'm Mr. Big and I get what I want. And I want to know the truth today. Well, here comes the results. And I am the father. I have a son. You were telling me the truth. I'm so very happy that I don't have to kill you now.
Thank you, space gods. I was worried.
Sorry, what was that last part you said?
Oh, nothing at all. So now that you know I'm telling the truth, what are you going to do?
I'm going to let Jimmy know who I am at long last. I think he's old enough to know that I am his father. Boy, is he in for a shock.
Hello, Mincat. What do you want?
Hey there, Frisia. The boss has a job for you.
It better not be with that dumb fairy. What was her name again? Oh yay, Blueberry. What a twit, she keeps telling me she's putting me on her list. That's my line.
You're a weird one, Frisia. You better go see the boss now.
Hello, Frisia. I have assignment for you. Tell me, what do you think about pirates?
Pirates are the lowest form of life in the world. Even earthworms are higher up than them. Why do you want to know?
I'm so happy we're on the same page about that. After all, that's going to be your assignment for me. Spying on a bunch of pirates and setting a trap for them. I don't think I can trust the last spy I have on their ship anymore.
Oh no. I really don't want to be around any scuzzy, smelly, dirty, old, grubby pirates.
It's either take my assignment or find out what happened to the last person that didn't do what I wanted them to do. Now that pirate name is Captain Jimmy, and his boat is called the Sea Fox.
Oh no, he is the dumbest of all the pirates.
Wow, even you know who he is. I shouldn't be so happy about how famous he is. But for some reason I feel so proud of him. Now, Frisia, I am Mr. Big and I always get what I want, and I want you to go spy on Jimmy Rex, the most greatest pirate there has ever been.
I don't want to go back and be a pirate. Even if it's just pretend. This is so dumb. I should have never gone through that door. That stupid witch said I would find my true love here. I've been in this dumb world for months now, and Malong is not here.
Yes, you have. Found your true love, Frisia. Jimmy or Steelface. Even I'm having trouble figuring out which one it is.
Go away, witch. I just want to be left alone. Unless you're here to take me back so I can see Malong on again.
Frisia, you were so silly. Don't you know that it's destiny that you will end up with one of them no matter what you do? Destiny will always bring you back to them. Have you been able to rescue Aunt? Oh wait, I know you haven't even tried yet.
Who cares about that person? I'm very glad Mr. Big is setting a trap for that boy Jimmy. Maybe he will kill him and that ugly robot head guy as well.
No, Frisia. He is setting a trap to tell Jimmy he is his father.
What, that's the dumbest thing ever. I don't believe that for a second.
No, it's all true. Mr. Big has been practicing all day in front of a mirror what he is planning to say to Jimmy. I'm also going to cause it to rain, because he's put listening devices on you everywhere. The rain should short-circuit all of them.
I hate that witch so very much. There still are several hour walk to Pirate Town. And now it's raining.
Captain, you look very upset about something. Is it because you have not been able to find a wig yet?
I got this very dumb letter today from my mother. She is making this very outrageous claim. That Mr. Big is my true father. This can only mean two things.
That Mr. Big is your father, or maybe not your father.
What, I do not think Mr. Big is my father. Not even for a second. We don't even look alike. Well, maybe the part about not having any hair. The two things are: one, it's a plot by my mother to try to get me back home. Two, Mr. Big is somehow forcing her to write this stupid letter.
Mr. Big must be desperate. We must be really getting under his skin with the talk of these green crystals. We need to keep this up. Do your best to tell nobody that the green crystals don't even exist.
Mr. Big will be so worried that we are going to be putting him out of business that he will fall right into our trap. Go tell the puzzle ninjas. We found a whole lot of more of them green crystals. Tons and tons.
Really?
No, not really. But we want Mr. Big to think that. Frisia, you come back. Any news about Aunt? Have you find out how she's doing?
I'm sick of being everyone's pawn. So I'm just going to come straight out and tell you. Mr. Big thinks he is your father. He is hoping that I will help him set up a trap for you so that he can tell you this very dumb stuff.
Oh, this is getting silly by the minute. I know my father and mother have not made eye contact with each other as far back as I can remember. But I'm sure the king of the land of rattles is my dad.
What, your dad is a king?
Oops, don't repeat that last part to anyone, please. Okay, let's just presume Mr. Biggest is thinking that. Did he run some DNA tests or something, and where would he even get some of my DNA? He's clearly gone mad.
One more thing, what happened to your hair?
Oh no. That is right. Okay, I'm not going to worry about this, okay? Really, I'm not. I've never even seen my mother with him. She would never socialize with mafia scum. So it is not true.